They gon' heat me up, I done trying to keep it cool. These little niggas, they try to stop it. Too late, my finger was already on. Call me Sugar Man, she like the way I pull up and I the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never all that beating around the bush. Homie said with your chest, got a lot of dog. Homie, know you probably smack. At my name, Jody, pull up in these vests. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grip. Tired of getting chats for that, take a trip. I got right here for show, I be making everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she said, what's that poking at your hip? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she load the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the yacht. I'm not no button, not no record clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this beat from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' bro, them known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
This entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Let's get it, coach. Let's get it.
So much tradition getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's get it.
Set to put his foot into this one, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah! They're quick, Friday! Here we go, 47. 26.
A first carry now. This is Williams.
Let's go.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Let's get it, coach.
Has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Prescott.
Uh-uh.
Able to hit his
Bet you that.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Yeah! There we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 26.
Throwing, Prescott. So left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Get out of here, man. I'll get out of here.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Here we go, here we go. 26.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
Let's get it.
Breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 30
Yeah, all right,
down,
man.
here's
Chill out.
1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Yeah, right, that.
Well,
is incomplete. No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Yeah! There we go! Then we're going to 53.
To throw is Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's
Right.
getting met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Okay. Okay. It's your birthday.
So after the touchdown,
Okay.
kick this one away.
It's your birthday.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
That's what.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing his dart. That's complete. It's Newton. And he slips up past the 35 before being tackled. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And the Giants first down. First and
Giant
10.
football, and we're ready. To begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry from Devin Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward early for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2nd down and 8. On the run is Tracy. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll go again with Tracy. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And helps him move the sticks.
A gain of 6. And the Giants.
Here's Dart. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 40 yards. Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for two.
The Giants will line up for the...
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get up near the 45 and spot it at the 44. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. So for second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here now, third and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on third and one.
Third and one, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. This is second and 8. On play action. Prescott. A heavy rush and down he goes. Abdul Carter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Prescott now. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory, just a little time, do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down, they're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Dart. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball can get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice time.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a one-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Avoids him at the 40. Now he's free at the 35. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressive. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Still on his feet. Oh, that's what an effort. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart as time expires in the first half. And the Giants get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. The defensively didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Mustang 19. Hurt. Check smash. Go.
Now Dart. And he's got it. So they get the two-point conversion, and with that, this game suddenly tied as we reach the end of the first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
just getting started, Sam. It's just getting started. The game is just getting started, Sam. Good half.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race.
And go!
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Giants.
I'm locked in.
The people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand.
I'm locked in.
Third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
What the fuck? Thought you gonna get to me? Yeah, right.
Well, fit me for a neck brace, partner. One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one that almost broke going back the other way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Prescott is going to change things up here.
Kill. Here we go, 47. Wait, take it.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
Yeah, what's happening?
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens from 13-yard town. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
I'll take that.
This is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both a game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying to take care of the football.
And he'll be down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10.
Now it's
Yeah, right.
with Prescott.
Let's see that again, man.
It throws it up the middle, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up second and 10.
At 47.
Now Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll leave him with a third and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Prescott to throw on 4. Working the middle of the field, he's got man complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Giants offense has the line ready to begin their next drive. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Giants, first down.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Play action. Now Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2nd down and 4. To throw is Dart. There's a short to the tight end, Johnson. He's into space past the 25. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Theo Johnson, 40 yards. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 22-24.
All right, let's get it. Stop.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news is they have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
That sack doesn't change their offensive game plan. They always want to air it out and try and get the ball downfield quickly. They're going to have to block a little bit better, though, because the urgency and pressure just increase. Twice the distance now just to get a first down.
Prescott stripped. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, the last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go. This is fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensive game. Burning here with 1:51 left.
Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the
have a good time.
line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get
Let's go.
Protect the ball.
Let's go.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll quit too. I would quit too. What's up, man? Oh. I would quit too. I had to come back on his ass. He quit on me. Yeah. I'm broadcasting it though, so it's on TV. Yeah. Well, time to cut the grass. Time to cut the grass. I'll holler at y'all later.